This is a tutorial on how a club member or friend in the family can access a radio. First, you need to register an account. You may have received an email asking you to register an account. From an invitation by the club. If you got an invitation, use the email that the invitation was sent to. If you plan to operate, enter your call sign and your license level. You can choose SMS or emailing for notifications and verification. Check your email. Also make sure you check your spam folder. Once you get the verification code, copy it. Paste it into the register window. And you now have an account on iShareRadio. Let's log into that account. And this is our landing page or dashboard. It has basic information about your account. We'll go to Profile. Here you'll find some more information about your account. It's important that you make sure you have your country and license code and such, because that will determine some of the restrictions on use of the transmitter. Choose any avatar you want from our list. This is just kind of playful and gives a picture for you for when other people see your account. Since you got an invite, go to the membership page and accept the invitation. You're now a member of the club. We now need to be able to operate the radio that the club is offering. To do that, we need to download the client software, which acts as a proxy to the remote radio. We're going to be doing this on Windows, so we're going to download the Windows client software. It comes in a zip file, so you can either unzip the file, or in Windows lets you actually go right into the file itself without expanding it. And just run the installer. Yeah. If you have protections on your system, just tell it OK and install the client software. Like you would install any other program on your system. Now that we have the client downloaded on your system, we need to run it to get it registered with this account. You'll find an icon on your system. It says ISR, and when you start it up, it should look something like this, with a client ID and a pairing code and a little green star saying I'm connected to the back-end server. But now we need to associate it with this account. So we tell it to add a device, and the device is an ISR client. It'll automatically find it if you're on the same computer. And now you can give it a name, because you might have more than one client. You might have one on your laptop, you might have one on other devices. You'll need a client on each computer that you plan to use remotely. say Add Device. And now it tells you a little bit about this client. Now that we've done that, and we've got the client, we can ask it things, and it'll, if you show, like for instance, opening up this page gives you a whole lot more information about the client, how it's operating, some of the status windows and such. You needn't use this if you don't want to. It's just information. At this point, we can operate the club's radio. When you're ready to operate, you have two ways in which you can connect. You can auto-connect without scheduling, which then automatically books you for that 15-minute block that you're in. And then you have auto-extend, which continues to book you for the next 15 minutes and next 15 minutes up to the maximum allowed by that offering. But that does not guarantee that someone might not schedule in front of you. The other way is to schedule and schedule time up to the maximum allowed by that offering. And that way you're guaranteed that no one's going to jump in front of you. But right now we'll do the auto connect method. So we'll just do the connect. Now it says it's reserving the time. We're connecting. And we can see on the client that we're now connected here. And at this point we are now connected to the radio. And we can just start up Smart SDR like we normally would. And here we are. And we can also start up CAT. And we can also start up DAX. When we're done, go ahead and close these. You can leave them up if you want. Close them down. And when we're done, we're going to go ahead and say, because we're on auto extend and we would like to free it up for other members in our club at this time, we're just going to go ahead and disconnect. But understand that disconnecting, still I'm reserving time due to the auto connect, because we don't know why you disconnected. You may have been wanting to go from one computer to your laptop or what. So what you'll need to do is make sure that you cancel your booking. Now you've freed up the time. The other method is scheduling. To do that, you can either press the schedule button or go to the scheduling menu. If you click here, it just takes you automatically to there, and we see where the auto extend already extended us in, but this time's now been freed up because you canceled it. But we're going to go ahead and say we want to book at 10 o'clock to 11 for a net we're on, for instance. So I'll go here and click here, 10 o'clock, to when? Oh, let's go to 11 o'clock for my net. It already knows that I'm taking it from this booking because that's the one I selected. And I'm going to say book time. And now I've reserved this time from 10 to 11. And when that time comes about, I will go back to operating. It'll say reserved, I will say connect, and away I go. You cannot add the, if you're already with connect and using auto connect, you can't then put scheduling in front of that to try to reserve the time. Well, you can, but you will disconnect and then I'll have to reconnect. So it's best to use one method or the other. Once you're all done, you can go to your profile, for instance. Go to your control session, and it shows you times you've been on the radio. And you can choose, like in the last 3 hours, how much time we've been on, and such. That's basically it for operating. So thank you all very much.